beautiful and complex emotions that accompany us throughout our lives. It is a topic that comes up in almost every conversation, but often, instead of the truth about everyday challenges, we only hear about beautiful moments and romantic highs. This guide aims to uncover the other, less exposed side of love, those 10 uncomfortable truths that we usually overlook, but which are crucial to the durability and quality of our relationships. Understanding them not only helps us cope better in relationships, but also supports personal growth and the development of mature love. 1. Love does not always start with a spark. The chemistry between two people at the beginning of a relationship is full of emotion and excitement, but it does not guarantee the permanence of the feeling. Sometimes true love develops quietly, in everyday gestures, conversations, and mutual support. It is these small elements that build a strong foundation on which to base the future. Anecdote. I know the story of two friends who did not immediately realize that what they had was more than friendship. Only with time, without any grand gestures, did they discover that they were building something lasting. 2. Maintaining a relationship requires work. Love is a decision we make every day. Building a lasting relationship is not only about sharing moments of joy, but also about talking about difficult issues, overcoming misunderstandings, and learning to listen. Without the commitment of both partners, even the strongest feelings can fade and burn out. Anecdote. I remember a couple who struggled with communication for many years. It was only when they began to work professionally on their understanding that their relationship began to grow and strengthen. 3. Love does not change people for us. We often enter into a relationship with the hope that the other person will change for the better. Unfortunately, true love is about acceptance and understanding. It is about allowing everyone to be themselves. Attempts to change your partner can lead to frustration and pain instead of happiness. Anecdote. A friend told me that for years he tried to fix his partner, which only drove them further apart. It was only when he accepted her for who she was that their relationship took on a new depth. 4. Pain and breakups are part of love. No relationship is free from difficulties. The end of a relationship or conflict often causes great pain, but this is an important part of the healing and growth process. By experiencing these emotions, we learn about ourselves and what we really need. Anecdote. A woman who, after a painful breakup, said that although she felt broken at first, it taught her how important it is to take care of her own needs. 5. Lack of honesty damages relationships. Hiding your true feelings and needs may seem to protect you from conflict, but in the long run it destroys trust. Communication is the foundation of any good relationship, so it's important to talk openly about how we feel, even if it's difficult. Anecdote. One of my friends didn't tell his partner about his insecurities for a long time, which eventually led to the breakdown of their relationship. 6. Love does not always provide a sense of security. Sometimes we fall in love with partners who bring anxiety and instability. This can be confusing because we confuse strong emotions with a true sense of security. A healthy relationship is one in which both parties feel protected and supported. Anecdote. I heard about a couple who loved each other very passionately, but their relationship was turbulent. Only with time did they understand that love does not mean chaos. 7. Relationships often evolve, but not always together. We all change, sometimes very quickly. Partners don't always go in the same direction, which can lead to a breakup despite their feelings. This is a natural course of events. Sometimes love is also about the ability to accept that paths diverge. Anecdote. A couple I know were together for 10 years, but went their separate ways. Despite the breakup, they retained respect and gratitude for their time together. 8. Jealousy can destroy a relationship. Jealousy is a normal emotion, but when it turns into control and mistrust, it begins to ruin the relationship. It is worth working on openness and freedom in a relationship, because only then can love flourish without restrictions. Anecdote. A friend told me that her ex-partner suffocated her more and more with his jealousy, which eventually ended their relationship. 9. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy relationship. It is impossible to love another person without deep respect and love for yourself. This gives us the self-esteem that is necessary to choose relationships that strengthen and develop us, rather than those based on codependency or fear. Anecdote. A person who searched for love in others for a long time until they realized that they must first love and respect themselves. 10. Sometimes you have to let go to truly love. Not every relationship lasts forever, and sometimes the most loving gesture is to let go so that both parties can find happiness. It's difficult, but often the only path to true freedom and fulfillment. Anecdote. A friend decided to break up, even though he still loved her, believing it was for the best for both of them. Conclusion. By learning and accepting these uncomfortable truths about love, we prepare ourselves for real deep relationships. Love is not only about the highs, but also about everyday choices, effort, and maturity. Only then can we build a lasting relationship that will survive adversity and bring us happiness for many years to come.